Hello, Governor. Welcome back to the Rogue Zone. Right? Well, we're going to go over here with one of my favorite road decks, eh? Let's go. There is a place unseen by Metro players and forgotten by old school players. This place that is hidden between what is playable and what is not. A place lost. Here, in this place, there is a middle ground between fun and competitive. This place we now enter, it begins at the pit of a YuGiOh player's ability to read and at the summit of their ability to net deck. This is a place that needs a lot of thought. This is the Rogue Zone. So today we're going to go ahead and go over like a generator build that I'm currently working on, right? It's not really complete, right? It's currently in its best state. Could be better. It could be better. So basically what it is just, you want to draw cards, draw in time traps? Well, let's do that. So the whole aim of the deck is to essentially is draw cards. Just draw into our hand traps, draw into our engine. Potentially, in testing and playing other decks, I drew 5 cards, and two from the card, 2 from Trias, and 1 from Yermangander. So let's just go ahead and write into the list and then show you some demonstrations of what the deck is supposed to do. I would show some replays, but I would love to. But to be honest, I'm trying to keep this video as short as possible, so it's easier to digest, right? I'll show some replays in a later video of what I'm trying to do here, right? No problem. Let's go, my raiders. And here is currently the list I'm settling on. So we're playing a bunch of hand traps, generator engine, and some cards to help us draw into those hand traps, right? So basically we have 3 Ash, 3 Veiler, 2 Nib, 3 Imperm, 2 Moonlight, 2 Ogre, right? Other hand traps are currently, I'm on the fence about like Joel and such, but like I said, currently in the testing phase. 1 Har, 3 Field Spell, 3 Lopter, 3 Vala, 1 Frodai, 1 Mardell, 1 Ugarda, 1 Trias, and you know, the 2 one-offs, 2 Lone Fire, and what's this? Something spicy. Naturia Ragweed. So when your opponent draws a card, except during the draw phase, you can send this card from the field to the graveyard and draw 2 cards. So Lopter inherently, like I said, I like Frodai. I like Frodai as a card, but giving my opponents a draw just does seem kind of iffy, so I might as well be benefiting from that draw, right? So it has been so many times where I go ahead, summon out Har, summon out Lopter, Frodai again, I don't know why. So summon out Frodai, tribute Frodai, pop a card, Chainlink 1, Ragweed, Chainlink 2, Field Spell, Chainlink 3, Har, right? It does come up. It happened a lot enough. Royal Legacy God Dragon, of course, to go ahead and go into our cards, and for consistency, in this build, we really don't really care about our extra deck at all. So we play 3 Extra. You can play 3 Prosperity, but since we want to gain as much card advantages as possible, we'll play the Extra instead. Side deck is whatever. Extra deck, 2 Zeus, 3 Yermangander, 3 Leviathan. As much as we don't care about extra deck, we kind of do want to resolve these at least once or twice. 2 9 Lives Cat. This card, oh my god, this card. I sometimes forget how good this card is, like especially in the grand game. Oh, 9 Lives Cat, take your opponent's Arise Heart. Love it. 2, the F-Zero package, 2 Blathnir, and 1 BLS. So I'm just going to go over some replays and show you what the deck is supposed to be accomplishing. Starting with the first one, let's go. So for this one, we have Imperm, Vala, Har, and Lone Fire. So let's see where we're going here. So a special summon, discard special summon, trigger effect, summon out Vala to add the copy of Quest to go ahead and add our stage and our fight. Make a copy of Leviathan, overlay, normal summon Lopter, Lone Fire since we did not normal summon, special summon a copy of Ragweed. Then set, activate, and then pass turn. So then summon out Har. Right, seeing as how we have the access to the fight, we don't really need to go right into the Frodai since we already have the fight to trigger the Ragweed, right? So noticing we have 0 cards in hand. So let's say we negate something, go ahead and use the effect of that, go into a Yermangander, activate the field spell, you know, special summon a copy of, so chain link 1, chain link 2, chain link 3, summon out that guy, draw 2 cards. So we draw a interruption and we draw for follow up, which is really good. So then we activate this, chain Jormungandr, so we can get a free attach, Ash, and then a banish, right? That's then draw for turn. So that's the first replay. Second test hand, we had Ogre, Lone Fire, Fight, Extrav, Nibiru. So if we're going second, this hand will be golden, regardless, right? So banish 6, draw 2, draw into Imperm, draw into Lapter. So we normal summon, go directly into Ragweed, because we kind of have everything we need in hand. Plus we're trying to, we have like 3 hand traps. 3 hand traps, follow up, field spell, draw 2. Right? So set, pass, activate that. Go into that, trigger the effect, chain link 1, chain link 2. Go into a copy of Har. Draw into more interruptions, we draw into another Nib, we draw into Veiler, draw into that. Right? So here we'd have a copy of, you know, a negate and rip a card from their hand, another negate, a destroy, and Nibiru if anything happens, you know, things go sideways, right? And we have the follow up in Lapter, so we can just go ahead and just go for game, right? Or just clear the Nibiru token and just take control of the game, and from there we're in a very good grind gate situation. So, you know, overlay, poop, poop. Yeah, now last replay. This time we have Vala, Lapter, Field Spell, Trias. We hard do Trias, and we have the Metaverse, right? So we go ahead, summon out a copy of Mardell to add Ragweed. Since we have access to Field Spell, you know, more than we need to anyway. Add a copy of the Field Spell, activate overlay into our boy. Normal summon Ragweed, pass turn. So this is where things kind of get a bit more interesting, I guess you could say. So we go in directly into Frodai as a way to trigger our Ragweed. So this time, right? This time, keep in mind, this time, since we have the Trias in hand, we will not be using the effect to get tokens, right? We will not get the effect to use tokens because we want to maximize on it. So we activate our Frodai, targeting the whatever card they have on field, and then we chain this to activate another stage from deck. And then we resolve, they're going to draw their card if they want to, at least, which most of them will. It doesn't matter if they don't or not. We go ahead, activate our effect, and then chain link 1, chain link 2, summon out our Har, activate the effects. So I forgot to draw 2, but we'll do it later in the turn anyway. So the reason why we want to get this off field before we activate our tokens is so we can maximize on having tokens for Trias. So Har, you know, per card, whatever, tribute itself on a token to negate something, tribute 3 to draw 4 cards because we forgot to draw for Ragweed. So we're going to draw 4 cards, 4 flipping cards. So we're going to draw into Nibiru, into Ash, into Ogre, into Vala. Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! That's crazy! Right, continuing. And then from here, you know, we have the effect to suck up 2. And then we can draw another card. So we drew 5 cards this turn. By giving our opponent 1 card, we drew 5 cards. And we get to keep our Trias for next turn. So from that, we had on field 1 interruption, 2 interruptions, 3 interruptions, right? Trias is 4, and then we drew into 1, 2, 3, 4. So we drew into basically 9 interruptions, right? And plus follow up. Crazy, is it not? So yeah, that's what I'm currently cooking up, my fellow raiders. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section. If it's cooking, you know, if it's not gas, let me know. Please subscribe to my channel so I can quit my day job, play Yu-Gi-Oh full time. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's the deck I'm working on. I do see there is a way indeed you can integrate this into plant raiders, because if you open up die and you already have like access to field spell, you can just go into a Ragweed instead of the field spell and just normal summon Ragweed, and basically have your plant generate an engine with a potential draw 2 if the opponent draws any cards, right? Something to think about. But yeah, with that being said, my fellow raiders, please stay safe. You know I love you. We out.